For the consideration for the performers and those around you, we'll ask you to turn off all cell phones and electronic devices at this time. We'd also like to remind you that taking of flash photographs during the show is prohibited. Enjoy the show.
Gentlemen, please yell out your middle name. Alvin? Alvin. Ladies, please yell out the street you grew up on. Right there? What was that again?
Glebe Road.
Glebe.
Glebe, G-L-E-B.
Glebe? No, that's perfect, actually. Anyone at all, please yell the town where you grew up. Savannah. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Savannah's own Alvin Glebe.
5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm Alvin Glebe. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're going to start off with a big song right now. It's one of our favorite songs. It's actually a song that made me somebody in this business, and that's a song called Live to Fight Another Day. And it goes something like this. Hey! I've been down, I've been up, I've been all over town. It's okay, that's why I'm up and I am never down. That's why I always listen when I hear people say it doesn't matter how far down you go, you can live to fight another day. Sometimes I like to box, I get in the boxing ring. That's when my trainer tells me a very special thing. You might get knocked on your butt, but that's okay because you can live to fight another day. Thank you all for coming to my You know, guys, I am so happy you're here. It's a beautiful day today, isn't it? We got rid of the rain. Everybody's feeling okay. That's all right, though. We're going to have fun tonight. We're going to have a great time. I'm going to sing you some of my favorite hits. Coming on, I'll tell you a little about my life as it's been since I left Savannah many years ago. And I remember when I was in Savannah, I never thought I'd get out of Savannah. I thought I was never leaving, but I remember what I was told. It goes like this. You can have it every way that you could ever want. You can get stuck in your old town, in your same old haunt. But you can also get in your car on that old highway and live to fight another day. You can get back up again. You can live to fight another day. You can fight another day. Well, I am Alvin Glebe from Savannah, Georgia. It was actually shortened. It used to be called, my grandfather shortened it from Glebe Road. It was called Glebe Road. And he kind of shortened it down to Glebe. And we call ourselves the Glebes of Savannah. So you'll pardon me if my accent slips in every once in a while. Gonna have to happen, but what day is today?
Today is a Friday.
Friday the 13th? Yes! Well, I don't know about you, but for the Glebes of Savannah, Friday the 13th is a lucky day for us. I always felt really connected to this date. There were 13 members of my family. That's just the kids, not the uncles. That has 13, 11 kids, 2 adults. I was 10th. Beelzebub and me. Yes, I was 10th in the long list, and you know, I've been thinking a lot about the time down in Savannah. I really have, and I remember for me the luckiest object that I had in my possession at that time was, of course, Africa. It was a map of Africa that I kept on my wall. What I did. Here's a little song about that. Traveling the world is all very nice. You know what I mean. If you travel, just take my advice and get out of your same old scene. There's a place you can go that's very far away, and it's spelled When I was 7 years old, I used to have an almanac, atlas, and Encyclopedia Britannica. I spent all my free time not running around in the fields of Savannah. Beautiful fields of Savannah. Now, I spent my time looking at maps of Africa, the entire continent. Of course, back then, there was no Democratic Republic of Congo. It was just Zaire. Sudan was one big place, not two smaller ones. Sometimes in my memories, I will go back and think about all the time I've spent in North America, South America, and every other continent. But I knew in my heart that there would become a day where I would be in the Savannah in AFRIC. That's the Savannah for me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I never left for Savannah, from Savannah to the Savannah. I didn't get a chance to, but I did get to leave, finally, Savannah and my 10 brothers and sisters and 2 parents, the 13 of us, and I took my Africa map and I rolled it up and put it in a case, and I stuck it in my garment bag with my tuxedos and everything else I had grown up with in Savannah. A very rich family in Savannah. And I headed out to the big city, Macon, Georgia. It was a beautiful and I knew I was only going to be there a little while, but there was a diner there, and in this diner there was a waitress. She was so pretty and so beautiful, and I never got her name, but it seemed that every time I left the diner and got in the car and turned on the radio to the Broadway station, which they had for some reason coming out of Atlanta, they were playing this song. You know what? I'm going to bring over a stool for this one. There's actually something you should know. There are 4 basic positions in any cabaret. There is standing with mic in hand, standing with mic in stand, sitting with mic in hand, and sitting with mic in stand. Let's see if you can figure out which one this one is going to be today. Here's a little song by Jason Robert Brown, and it's called No Means No. And it goes like It's 2 o'clock on a Thursday, and I'm I'm standing down on Baker Street. And I check my watch because it's this special girl I've got to meet. I met her online and she said she'd go out with me. And I said, God's make it so. At least that's what I think she said. Could it be? No means no. No means no. It's 5 o'clock on Friday. I'm waiting for her at the coffee shop where she swears she'd meet me. At least that's what I think she said. I hope that she said yes. My phone was dying, the battery low. So I just asked her, crossed my fingers, and I guess that she didn't say no means no. I cannot meet you now. No means no, oh, not yet. Oh, no, not yes. No means no. I cannot meet you now. Please don't say no, say yes. And we can say yes for the rest of our lives, and no to all the haters out there, and yes for the times that we can share forever. We can say yes to love if you say yes to me, and we'll spend all our time together. But it's possible, no means no. Maybe that's what she meant. No means no. Thought she was so sweet, but it's 2 o'clock on Saturday. Maybe no means no, but is that her walking down the street? No means yes. Sometimes I think I love her even more, and sometimes she says no, and I don't know if she means it. I don't know. No means yes. At least that sometimes I know it's not easy. Now I do not ever have to guess. No means yes. So it doesn't mean no. It doesn't matter anymore. Thank you. The same name, no means no, means yes. It actually was in parentheses means yes. No means no means yes. And, I don't know.
It's not Jason's finest work.
It is. That's one of my favorites. I don't know why no one does that one. Maybe it's just not PC anymore, you know. I don't know. PC police. So, you know, I did get to travel a lot once I met these guys. We got to travel a lot. And I don't know if it's the same for you. This is, by the way, Sean Dixon on drums back here. Thank you. This is Jeff Perez's back here on bass. Beautiful. And, my old standby Jody Shelton here, fantastic, Jody. So I know that I feel this way about this place, but one of the places that we've gone so many times, and I just always look forward to being back there. You could say it's our lucky town, because every time we're there, we get like great news about the album sales and about touring. It's just one of my favorite places, and that is Mount Everest. It's the base camp of Mount Everest. We're not actually allowed to take the piano up. Sherpa rules. I don't know. So we just go and we set up at base camp. We get our tents together. It's just such a good vibe up there, you know. Chilly and fun. And
You get lightheaded, no oxygen, you know.
yeah. It's one of my. So I always think about. Spending our summer in Everest. You know, that's climbing season. That's when you're going to get the most climbers, of course. So, you know what we should do? Let's do the opening verse to this one. Most people don't know the opening verse of this song, Mount Everest. This is a standard, but most people don't know. There's a hidden verse that we just found a couple of years ago. Sure. Should we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready? There's Kilimanjaro. There's also K2. There's Mount McKinley, now Denali. But there's one mountain, the tallest in the world, that always fits every climber's folly. That's Mount Everest. snow-capped peak with its clouds all floating by. If you're up there, you're in the airstream. The planes all fly, and they fly right by Everest. Its footprint in China and Tibet. Mount Everest is the place the climbers climb. And if you are a climber, and it's climbing you'll go, you'll always find me, the guide, every summertime at the base camp of Mount Everest in Asia. I'm just going to roll right into this. This is one of my favorite songs. There's a great story to this song, and I'll tell you. It's called God, I love that he doesn't just sit and veg all the time. It's actually called Veg All the Time. That's the extended title. It's a song called Veg All the Time, and it's a song about vegetarians and their complicated relationships. Because some people like to eat meat, right? Am I right? And some people don't. Right? Meat is good, but also some people, for health reasons, want to eat vegetarian. And it's a song about that type of relationship. And it's a song about the complications of any relationship. It's not just about that particular conflict, it's about conflict in a relationship. Two people who are different and trying to make it work, right? So it's about conflict and resolution. And it's a song about two people who love each other. They do love each other. But this is a bridge that cannot be crossed. There's no bridge to gap this chasm with each other. Vegetarians and meat eaters. And I'm going to play both parts. And it's a song about how, when I play both parts, I mean, those parts are in one person. This is the secret of the song. It's actually one person. You know, so with two split brains on the matter. And it goes something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I don't want to do this song. Everybody does it. Leave it. It's terrible, as my mother would say. It's terrible. Terrible song. I don't like it. Anyway, I finally made it to the big city after leaving Macon after a few weeks, and I made it to New York, and I got to be involved almost immediately. I don't know. I was in a cab. Did anybody have trouble getting here today? Was it terrible? The traffic was terrible. We were in cabs separately, but on the phone with each other, so it was like one fare, but kind of split between us, right? So, we saw advertisements outside the window for some Broadway shows, and this was years ago, and The Last Ship was playing, and it took me back to this other musical that Sting wrote. You remember this one?
I do, yeah.
It's a great musical. It's called. Let me see if I can remember the name of it, because it was called. Laugh More, Worry Less was the name of the musical. It was a weird musical, but I got to do a great little. You know, is Jordan Gelber here? Woo! Jordan? Yeah. Oh, would you come up here? Would you come up here? Come here, Jordan Gelber. Come up here. Jordan, star of Avenue Q, Elf on Broadway. He's on Elementary. You might recognize him from any of those things. How you doing, Jordan?
I'm good. How you doing?
Do you remember last when we did that show?
I do. It was really.
It was a historical. What's the first historical figure that comes to your mind right now?
Hamilton.
Besides Hamilton, that was done much later. Who was it?
Ulysses S. Grant.
Ulysses S. Grant. Yeah, Grant was. It was a musical about Ulysses S. Grant, written by Sting. I don't know.
It was crazy.
He had an idea.
It was his first foray into musical theater.
Yeah, and he didn't really get the American vibe at that point. But he just kind of kept it state.
Kind of, yeah. No, he wanted to use those accents.
Yeah, we used the accent. We did the best we could. You played Grant.
I did. I played.
I mean, you have that kind of Grant look and the
Thank
beard.
you.
And the whole
I
thing.
told you I had the beard that I got the part.
Yeah, I grew the beard to try to get the part. It didn't work out, but I kept the beard. I played his
Secretary of State.
Secretary of State, whose name was Stanford Willington the third,
Yeah.
Secretary of State.
No, it's the third. Wellington the third.
Wellington the third, yes, Secretary of State, not the third Secretary of State, but Wellington the third,
Yeah.
the Secretary of State. And we did a duet together. Do you remember it?
I do. I mean, I haven't sung it in forever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And it was called. I couldn't remember the name of the
Laugh More, Worry Less.
Laugh More, Worry Less was the name of the show, and the song was it was a scene. I can't remember what the name of the song was, but it was about when Ulysses S. Grant and his Secretary of State were discussing
The Union.
the Union, and it was before he was president, and whether he should run for president
That's right.
at this point of the Union.
Yeah.
He was quite the drinker. We know this about him.
Big drinker.
And he was president. General. He was a general in the war in the States. And he loved his horse.
The horse was a big deal.
Yes. So this was the discussion. And what was interesting was, he, not unlike Ted Cruz, he named his Secretary of State before he was president.
That's right. That's right.
That's how Wellington...
He was losing in the... Well, they didn't really have polls back then, but the word of mouth was getting around.
Right, so he pulled in Wellington and said Secretary of State, because Wellington was a big Broadway performer everybody knew, and everybody liked, so he pulled him in.
That was when Broadway was just like a horse and cart road. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was Broadway just way downtown. It was like way downtown. So that's the story.
Yeah.
And it was written by Sting. Should we do the scene?
That's the scene where he asked you to run.
Right, yes, exactly. Yeah. So let's just start a little bit there. So it goes like this.
Are we doing holding the mic up? You asked to see me, Wellington.
Yes, General Grant. I've been performing on Broadway for so long, and am so honored to be your choice for Secretary of State.
Oh, you have great charisma.
Thank you, sir. I really do, and I really want you to run for president.
Ah, me too.
Yes, I think you should. Yes, Ulysses S. Grant, president. I like the ring of it.
Ulysses S. Grant, I'm president of these United States.
Ulysses S. Grant, I like the sound of it. Gee, you would be so great.
Oh, I'll ride my horse to the White House. Is the house painted white as of yet?
I believe it's still white, but I can check as soon as the information I can get. Ulysses S. Grant, Ulysses S. Grant, President of the USA. President Grant, Ulysses S. Grant, and Wellington, me as well someday.
Could you play that tune you played on Broadway?
in New York City, every once in a while I ran across somebody who gave me some piece of advice. Have you ever had that happen? They talk to you in a cab?
Yeah.
Well, this one cab driver that I had here, I told him I was new to the city, and he said this to me. He said, remember this. He said, and I kid you not, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. And I knew what he meant. I knew what he meant because I come from Georgia. And that's a saying that we would say a lot out of Georgia. And we would say to each other that exact thing. And this was a song from my youth. We went to a very swinging church. The leaves used to swing it down, let me tell you. Yes, that's right. I went down to the local pastor. I sat there on the pew. He said, hey there, little mister. Is there some way that I can help you? And I said, yes, I need some words of wisdom. I need something on which to rely. He said these words to me and I listened, 'cause I knew I would need them by and by. He said, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Trust in the Lord. He said, yeah. He said, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. That's right. I went down to the synagogue, and I went to talk to the rabbi. Now don't get me wrong, I'm a Baptist, oh yes. Just seemed like a really holy guy. And this man, he said to me, trust in the Lord with all your heart. He said it like this, he said, take me to the trust in the Lord with your heart. That's the thing, that trust in the Lord with all your heart. And your soul is not on your understanding. So, listen, if you ever go down to Georgia, you'll find these wise men all around. And if you're feeling up in the air with nothing, you just listen to wisdom that you have found. And they'll always tell you to trust in the Lord with all your heart. Yeah, they will sing it. They said, trust in the Lord with all your soul. Yeah, yeah. They said, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Oh, your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. Don't you lean on that. Don't lean on your own understanding. Trust the Lord. This is a song off my second album. The third cut off that album, actually. It's one of my favorites. It's called Habanada. Habanada. nada. That's what they say. It's a really interesting thing that's a phrase of good luck in Africa. Haba, nada. Certain parts of that, not all of that. There's a certain, like in Equatorial Guinea, I think they say it. There are places you go where they tell you to say that you're happy, say la la la. But there are places that will always remind you, for good luck, sing habanada. You can always go to Jamaica. They will greet you in some kind of ska. If you go and you meet the right people, they'll always say habanada. Find a place for your soul to live, or your lightning to be struck. If you find yourself in a place alone, for good luck, oh, for luck. There's a simple small phrase you'll remember. Don't you ever cry, wow, wow, wow. There's a phrase that you say that can brighten your day, and that's always habanada. I've been known to tell this to all my friends. Ha ha ha. If there's something you need, just tell me this thing. Just say ha ba na da 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 ha ba 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 ha ba da da. Thank you very much. You know, there's a lot of types of luck. There's good luck, there's bad luck, there's dumb luck, there's lucky in love. Has anybody here been lucky in love? No. Yeah. Are you? Yeah. You're, oh, come here. Could you come up here for me, please? How you doing?
I'm good.
Well, I'm glad to see you. Here's a microphone for you. You can use this.
Sit up here?
Yeah, sit there. That's why I pulled the chair over.
This is the sit and the one on the mic?
Yeah, sit in the one on the mic. Yes, that's the one. You've got the one on the floor. She's got it down. You do your own cabaret show. Tell everybody your name.
My name's Becca.
Yes. Hello, Becca. Becca, let me ask you. You are lucky in love.
Yes.
With who?
That guy right there.
That guy right there.
Tony.
Tony. Hi, Tony. Would you tell us a little bit about how you met Mr. Tony?
Sure. I met Tony at a birthday party for this girl right here, Mona.
Mona, okay.
And we hit it off. We chatted it up.
Chatted it up.
And then I was sure that he was going to call, but he didn't call. So then I called this guy, Steve, to ask for his number, and he said, I don't feel comfortable giving you his number. Because he's my friend and you're my friend, and if it doesn't work out, then it's going to be really awkward.
Yeah, that's not good.
So I said, that's cool, and I hung up and I called her.
Okay, that's great. So anyway, the next part I'd like to know about this is, what is you're married to him, so what was it that attracted you to him?
He's a gentleman, and he's very kind, and he's very funny and sweet.
And what do you think attracted him to you?
My ravishing good looks, my fantastic sense of humor, and my ability to whip up a delicious meal.
Right, and do you have children?
Yes, one child.
One child, and who is named?
His name's Bennett.
Bennett.
All right. Yeah,
is there anything specific that you remember? Where did you go on your first date?
On our first date, we went to his apartment. We watched a movie.
Early, yes, okay. So you watched the movie.
You know that jam.
So and that was magic, right there. Do you remember the movie?
Nurse Betty.
Nurse Betty.
I don't remember the movie. I mean, I remember what the movie was.
That's like, you don't remember the
You
rest?
know what I'm saying?
And where did you get married? Where did you?
Chelsea Piers, right here in New York City.
Oh, that's great. Can I bring Tony up? Would you come up, Tony?
Yeah.
Why don't you sit down? I'll bring Tony up. Tony, come on up here, Tony. Here's Tony, everybody. Now, what you didn't know, Becca, is that Tony and I have been working on a song. He wanted to express his love to you. Now, he's embarrassed. He doesn't want to sing it. So I'm going to sing it for him. And you're going to do, well, you'll know when your part comes in. All right? It goes like this. Girl, you've been on my mind since I met you at that party. I really felt like we had something going on, yeah. I wanted your number, or at least for you to call me. But, girl, why'd it take so damn long? I see your face and I know for sure someday I'm gonna marry you out on some jetty. Can't you just come over to my house and we can chill and watch Nurse Betty? I think you know, girl, that's exactly how I feel. Now won't you come over my house and cook me what a terrific meal? Oh, my Becca. Is that what you call it? Becca. Please, girl, be part of my life. Oh, Becca. Oh, Becca. He wrote this for you, yeah. I wanna have you be my wife. Girl. And this one, you do this part. You do this. I'll tell you what to say. You say, start with girl. Girl. Now drop your voice a little bit and get closer to the mic. It's almost it. Girl. That's it. Now.
I think you're so damn special. I won't try anything improper. I'm a gentleman. And even though we have a child now, and it's not just me, it's all of us, and baby makes three.
I'm so glad that you began it. Oh, I hope we have a child, girl. We can name him Bennett. Now it's the three of us, and I won't ever be alone. Just please, don't ask Mona. Ask Steve. Ask Mona to give you my telephone. It's you and
Me.
All right. like a lovely relationship. And then, what a special treat. You didn't know that was going to happen, did you? Tony knew. But, you know, not every relationship is so simple. And I think we know this in the musical theater world through Stephen Sondheim, who writes about such complicated relationships. Here's a Stephen Sondheim song that you may not know of, which is called Be Helpful or Fuck Off. There's some show of the same name. It came out right after Sweeney Todd. So we don't know about that, but we're going to slid under the... Anyway, here's Be Helpful or Fuck Off. I don't need you, not like you think I do, not like you imagine I do. I don't need you, I think you better get going before I reveal the truth about what I desire from you. You can be helpful or fuck off. Be helpful or fuck off on your way. I don't need you. I don't need you this way. You've taken my heart. You've taken my soul as well. And I can tell that you're leaving. That's fine with me. I don't care. You can leave if you want to. You're no help anymore. I do the dishes. I do the laundry. I take the children to school and put them to bed. Put them to bed. You're not helpful. Please be helpful. Be helpful. Or fuck off. Thank you. Thank you. Stephen Sondheim.
Again, I think some of his best work.
Best work. We're having some great stuff today. You know what, Sean? Would you give me a little... That's the last time. A little rutabaga. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, a few years ago I was down on my luck and I got cast in a show. It's one of my favorite shows. And that show was called Don't Forget to Put the Toilet Seat Down. Always flush twice. Both of those are the name of the show. They couldn't decide. What can I tell you? Here are a few songs from that show. They are called, I'm going to do Top of the Empire State Building, Pizza, Empty, These Peas Are Delicious, and I Have an Umbrella. Little medley of songs from Don't Forget to Put the Toilet Seat Down, also known as Always Flush Twice. Gee, it's high up here at the top of this tall building in New York. I can see everything from here. I can see Jersey, I can see Connecticut and the Bronx up there. If I go around the corner, down there is Staten Island. Up there was King Kong, if I remember correctly. Hey, what's going on? Dare you to drop this penny? Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna drop a penny off the Empire State. What are you, a cop? I'm not a cop. I'll pay you $10,000 if we time it just right. 10 grand? Maybe I will. That buys a lot of slices of pizza. 10 grand. I could have all the pizza in the world, all the pizza in the world, one giant pizza just for me, and I can cover it in pepperoni and sausage, and mushrooms and green peppers, and onions and pepper flakes just for me, no one to share it with. Hey. Who's that girl over there? My life is so empty. Empty is my life. If I had some excitement. Hey, you looking for excitement? I am. This guy just dared me to drop a penny. He's gonna pay me 10 grand. But how do you know when you drop it where it's gonna land? I don't. He does, though, I think. I think he wants it to land on somebody special. Really? Are you gonna do it? I'll be your best girl. Okay, maybe I'll do it. What you eating over there, Mac? Peas. These peas are delicious. I love eating peas. I'm gonna continue to eat my peas. If you just drop this penny off the building, I won't do it. Now you got to. I say you got a girl watching you. You can't make me. Here, take this penny. I'm eating my peas. Take the penny and drop it. I can't. A battle ensues. Ha! Peas! Oh no! Give me that penny! No! I'm going to let you take this penny and drop it off the United States building, sir. You gotta give me the penny. I'm not giving you the penny. You gotta give me the penny. Gotta have the penny. You gotta have the penny. Wait. It's starting to rain. I have an umbrella. It's only umbrella. I will stab you with the umbrella and cover you with the umbrella here at the top of the Empire State Building. Will you love me and marry me? That all depends on what? A question. What's the question? Do you leave the toilet seat? Do you put the toilet seat down? I put the toilet seat down. Does it matter? Yes, you've answered right. I'll be your wife. Here at the top of the Empire State Building, we found love. Yeah! Thank you very much. Sadly, thank you. It was a heck of a run, that show. It only lasted till the intermission on the first night. It closed right after that. With law enforcement, something about encouraging penny dropping. Sad. It was very sad for me. We did the show out in Brooklyn, and I remember walking back across the Brooklyn Bridge, thinking, "What have I got now?" You know. And I remember I walked into downtown, and then I walked up again and found my way up to Midtown, and just walking around on somewhere in Hell's Kitchen. I remember I thought to myself, I remember thinking to myself, dumber than a donut. So you think you've got it all figured out? It's sad, but you really do. You don't know what's false in your life anymore. You don't know what is true, but you just always remember that this life always hurts, and it's hard to get by when you're dumber than any donut, just like I am. And I wandered through the streets. It's midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Everything was closed. I walked down 46th Street. All these restaurants. Some were still open, I guess. Patrons were getting out, and there's an Ethiopian place there. And there was a Kenyan place down the street, right there. There was a South African place. And I remembered, I can always go to Africa. And I thought to myself, there's always hope. There's always another savannah. You can always go home to Africa. And at that moment, I remembered this immortal words of this song that said to me, give me liberty or give me French fries. There are times that are hard in your life when you have nothing to eat to feed your soul or your stomach for that matter. When you feel like your life has been beat, you can always go down to the diner. That's where the answer lies. You can always tell the waitress, give me liberty, or better yet, give me French fries. You can order a burger and cola. You can order yourself a grilled cheese. The one thing you always must order, and always say please to give me some freedom. And if that's not fine, who cares? I will get out of this establishment. I will walk up of the stairs. So just know that you can find it when you try. Give me French fries. Thank you very much. I love the rain. It's so great to be in touch tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. It's so great. Can I just reintroduce my band for you? This is Sean Dixon. This is Jeff Koreski and Jody Shelton. Oh, wow. You know, I feel as powerful as that message is. I don't want to leave you with that. I'd like to leave you with a little piece of advice in the form of a lullaby. That's called Figure It Out. That's my message to you to leave you with today. It goes like this. as you close your eyes and you go to sleep, I just think you should know not to doubt. Your dreams are your dreams. They may just come true, but you'll have to figure it out. Shut your eyes, I'll close the door. That way you can't get out. There's a key somewhere, not saying where. So you'll have to figure it out. I'll see you next time. Figure it out. By Shapiro and Grimes. I'd like to thank my band. I'd like to thank George Gallagher. Thank you all for coming. Our next show is June 6th right here. Tell your friends. Come back. Thank you for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, we trust you enjoyed tonight's performance. We'd like to take this opportunity to let you know that our outer bar and piano bar opens